we are underway for men's OCAA soccer action. Mountaineers looking to build off of a nice win yesterday against a tough St. Clair Saints team.
Yeah, 2-1 win yesterday over the Lambton Lions. This game is going to be difficult for the Mountaineers, I think. They don't have the best record against St. Clair. I believe, let me make sure I've got my facts right. St. Clair have won 12 out of the last 15 meetings between these two teams. I think Mohawk has only won 1.
All things considered, though, it's a different look Mohawk team this year.
Absolutely. Especially if considering last season. This is a different group, different play style. It's if St. Clair think that they've got an easy game coming, then I think they might be surprised.
My name is Tyler Kennedy. I'm joined by Callum O'Malley today in the booth.
This Mountaineers team got a lot to prove right now. I think they're riding the momentum of a really good start to the season. They looked good in the last few games, but this is going to be a big test for them.
And haven't played the strongest of teams thus far in this season.
Yeah, St. Clair is going to be one of the biggest early tests they've got.
St. Clair looking for an opportunity. Coming up the left side now. Good speed. Here's a shot towards the net, and that's going to find the back of the net.
Just fantastic pace, though, from the St. Clair's winger. Just managing to beat his defenders, managing to find the striker in the center. Good play all around. Mountaineers already have a hill to climb. Minute and 45 in.
That's Oliver Steinke in net for the Mountaineers. You don't see that too often from him, conceding.
No, it's so difficult to save that kind of cutback. You need to be covering the man on your right who's running at you and the man on the left who might get the ball passed to him. Very little you can do as a goalkeeper in that kind of situation, so you have to hope your defenders get to an interception.
St. Clair looking to add on here early. We're in the second minute, already with a 1-0 lead.
St. Clair coming into this, having won 2 games, tied 1, lost 0 in the conference this season. Had a pretty good preseason. And they're definitely starting strong here.
Coming up the right side now. They're trying to cross it up front. It's going to be off the head of a Saints player, but Mohawk's going to get possession now. If you're the Mountaineers, you can't let that early goal get you and break your confidence down. You got to stay strong here.
Yeah, this St. Clair come in with averaging 3 goals scored per game and only 0.8 goals conceded. The goalkeeper, Rondinelli, has not conceded yet this season. Malich with an 88% save rate. It's another team that's dangerous on offense and really hard to break down on defense. And we see already that this the St. Clair team really wants to have the pace be high.
Mohawk been on the defensive for a majority of this game so far. Gonna find an opportunity. Couldn't find a teammate there, and St. Clair is gonna get it back. The Saints so far doing a great job finding the right person. Coming up the right side now. Good defense from the Mountaineers.
Yeah, forcing these players out into the wings, not letting that cross come in, but I think we're already seeing the game plan here from St. Clair Saints. They want to get that ball in deep along the wings, cuts it back for a striker, easy goals.
Couldn't corral that one. It's going to be Mountaineers throw. Blake Ellis. Looking to find a teammate here, but he gets stripped of it. And the Saints are attacking again. And they've got an opportunity up the right side now. And I think he should have shot that one. He tries to cross it towards the middle, but can't find anyone.
Yeah, it's one of those awkward, like, do I shoot, do I cross, kind of doesn't commit to either. And Ball ends up wide for a corner. The Saints team already with 1 goal up on the Mountaineers. It's going to be a hard game for the Mountaineers to come back into. Not impossible. They've come back before, but...
That cross goes up the head of a Mountaineers player. It's going to stay possession for St. Clair.
There's got to be a lot on the minds of these Mountaineers players right now, knowing that they were coming in against a strong team, conceding early, a lot of pressure on them even after conceding. Basically 6 full minutes of unrelenting pressure from St. Clair Saints.
Could be another corner here for the Saints. This one cross towards the middle. St. Clair looking to keep it, and there's going to be a call on that play.
That is looking like a penalty kick.
We're going to have a penalty kick, and great opportunity to extend the lead early here for the Saints.
Yeah, awkward tackle. The ball really kind of missed everybody and landed at the feet of one of the St. Clair's players, and looks like the Mountaineers panicked.
And we know this goalie for the Mountaineers, Steinke, is well prepared for this. Seen him make a multitude of great saves this season.
Yeah, it is difficult to save penalties in particular. I believe the striker has about an 80% chance of scoring on any given penalty kick. So it's really up to Steinke to make a heroic save here.
And here's the kick. And a nice save by Steinke. Right on cue.
It's what you need from your captain. Grace under pressure. Read which way the St. Clair player was going to put it. Easily pushed the ball out.
And not much on that shot. Still a decent shot, but you have to think if he was worried about going over the net there.
Yeah, that's the last thing you want to do on a penalty shot is just miss the net entirely. A lot of players think it's a bit safer to hit a bit lighter, try and be more accurate with it, but Steinke read him.
So here's another corner for the Saints. Cross towards the middle. It's kept. Good job defensively by the Mountaineers there. But as we've seen, they can't keep possession here.
No, they seem to be struggling transitioning the ball from back to front.
It's Hamza Salman up the right side now. Blake Ellis looking to attack. Back to Salman. Drops it back for Hilton. He dekes. Crosses it towards the middle. Dangerous play there, but couldn't find anyone.
Yeah, great play from Hilton. A fantastic cross. Just unfortunate that it landed at the feet of a St. Clair's defender. But you can see the momentum might have shifted a little bit. Like that early goal, Mountaineers were looking a little bit shaken, but Steinke seems to have reinvigorated them with that penalty kick save.
Fight for it there. No call. It's going to be Mountaineers for a throw here.
Mountaineers are going to want to get a goal back soon. Don't want to be sitting at 1-0 for too long.
We see the Saints again coming up the right side. We'll see if he elects to shoot this one. No, he crosses it towards the middle. That's twice now. He's looking to pass, and he might have had a better chance at taking a shot there.
Yeah, when you're moving at that much pace, it's difficult to aim a shot accurately. You a lot of the time it's easier to get that ball across, but Mohawk had the attacking options covered. A shot might have been his only choice there. A lot of pressure on Steinke already. But he's shown why he's the first pick goalkeeper for this Mountaineers team.
Strong kick there. Can't find anyone, though. Good battle for it. It's going to be St. Clair possession.
About 10 minutes in. 1 goal, St. Clair. None for the Mountaineers just yet. St. Clair's looking very dangerous on the attack. Incredibly pacey players.
Mohawk looking for their first Shot on net here, first opportunity. Hilton will take this throw in.
An important player for the Mountaineers last week out, Hilton. Finding the managing to draw a foul that got his team the winning goal yesterday. Definitely a key player for these Mountaineers to rely on, Hilton.
Nice defensive play there by St. Clair. You saw yesterday the Mountaineers were in command of that game against the Lions, but kind of seems the roles have reversed here. St. Clair's been in command most of this game.
Yeah, and the Mountaineers are going to have to adapt to that, to learn how to play with less possession. And they seem to have been not quite at their best so far yet today. I think the rapid pace that St. Clair sets off at the start of this game might have caught them a little off guard, but there's still plenty of time for them to get back in this, and we know this team is tenacious. Just have to keep St. Clair from getting another goal and find a couple back for yourself.
St. Clair doing a great job so far, passing amongst themselves. And again up the right side. Nice defensive play there.
You see the speed in this. These wingers for St. Clair. Mohawk's starting to read the play, but if they turn off for even a moment, it's number 7. It's going to be through on goal.
There's Ellis, gets tripped there. Looks like he's going to have a kick.
Free kick from far out on the right side of the pitch.
Jalen St. Clair going to take it.
It does look like the Mohawk players are pulling forward to try and score off of this, even from a free kick at this distance. Confident that the free kick taker can reach that far.
The kick from St. Clair goes towards the left side. Off the head of a St. Clair player and off the back of a St. Clair player. A great job defensively there to stop that opportunity for the Mountaineers.
Yeah, calm, collected defense from St. Clair. A good free kick in, but not quite enough to beat this solid wall of St. Clair players.
Nice corral from Pearson there. You hear the Mountaineers players communicating with each other.
Yeah, this is a very vocal team. They talk a lot amongst themselves during the game. They seem to have a good chemistry on the pitch, which is definitely playing to their advantage.
St. Clair drops it back. It's more long balls than we saw. We didn't see a lot of those from the Mountaineers in their last game against the Lions.
No, I imagine this is a good picking of the ball there. Hilton showing his stuff. Yeah, the Mountaineers coach has said before in the past that he adapts the way that his team forms to the opponents that they're going up against. So knowing that this team, St. Clair, is quick and likes to hold the possession, might just be trying to beat them at their own game. Long ball over the top, see if they can get a strike at their own goal.
St. Clair's going to take another kick here. See what he can do with this one.
Another free kick from the same position as before. The strategy looks to be the same.
So towards the left side. It's off the foot of a... I believe it's going to be a corner.
Mohawk's first corner of the game, I think. Free kick did get a little further than I'm sure the St. Clair players would have liked. It bobbled awkwardly towards that back post.
See what the Mountaineers can do with this opportunity here.
Really loading the box of players. A lot of players forward for both teams. All crowding the keeper.
Kicks towards the middle. Finds its way to Pearson, but he loses it. And here come the Saints. Nice pass there to the right side. What's he going to do with it? Tries to cross it towards the middle. And that shot is way up and away.
Yeah, a lot of fast movement from St. Clair there. A lot of pace in that ball coming in. It's difficult to wrap your foot around that and keep it down, but another good opportunity for St. Clair. If Mohawk doesn't start tracking these winger players a little bit tighter, then I think there'll be another goal for St. Clair within a few moments. As of right now, they are doing a decent job tracking those crosses, though.
Stanky kicks this one towards the middle. Hamza Salming. Gonna find his teammate there. And that one's just gonna get out of play.
Yeah, creative move, but a little too much pace to try and beat the St. Clair defender. Ended up being a little too much pace for his teammate, too.
That call is gonna go against the Mountaineers. It's going to be a yellow on Hilton.
Yeah, rough tackle there from Hilton. Going for the ball. Doesn't look like there was much menace in it, but a little too much force behind it for the referee's liking. St. Clair with an opportunity for a free kick.
Like to just pass it around here, and now they're coming up the left side. And the pass there, cross towards the front. Nice defensive play by Todd Pearson there.
Yeah, Mohawk starting to read that play that the St. Clair seems so fond of.
That call is going to go against the Saints.
Stanky, as good as a goalkeeper as he is, there's not a ton you can do about that fast wing play cut into the center. Mountaineers' defense is going to have to really show up today to keep the Saints from scoring again.
There's John Sinclair. Gonna use Stanky as part of the offense here.
Yeah, sweeper keeper role would become so familiar with Stanky playing.
Nice play there, deflecting off the leg of a Saints player. Mohawk's going to have a throw in here. Throw from Pearson. And that one's going to get out of play. Saints will have possession.
18 minutes in, still just the one goal between the two sides. Mountaineers absolutely still in this, but St. Clair doesn't look like they're resting on the laurels. Still getting forward with the same pace they did from the first minute. Mountaineers with a lot of work to do to get back in, even though there's only the one goal between them.
So we throw in here for the Saints. And right back out. This one tried to clear, but that one hung up in the air there. Mountaineers looking to go on the attack now.
There's a Mountaineer player down. The linesman has put up his flag to end the play.
Pearson's going to kick it out. I'm not sure who's down over there, but let's hope he's all right.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the context was between the two players. We do have a physio on the pitch just to make sure he's okay. Player has remained down for now.
Both teams are going to use this as a little break, get some water.
Opportunity to regroup, kind of think about how they want to attack this game going forward, how they're going to defend against the vicious St. Clair opposition right now. The St. Clair definitely came to play today.
Yeah, the Saints have looked like the dominant team here. 20 minutes in. That's number 23, Sebastian Reed, if I'm not mistaken. Should be walking off on his own pace here.
He seems to be moving okay, not limping too much, but he's hoping that he isn't too beat up. And get some attention on the sidelines.
Saints lead 1-0 here in the 21st minute.
Saints showing sportsmanship from the drop ball to turn the ball to Mohawk possession.
Nice play off the chest there. And the Saints are going to have an opportunity, but
Looks like an offside call.
play's called offside.
It looked like a dangerous move for St. Clair too. Mohawk might be a little bit lucky that they caught them offside, but who knows? They might be playing a slightly higher line to try and force those offside calls more often. Try and test the timing of these St. Clair players.
Steinke's going to try and find his teammate in the corner there. A little bit of contact. I think possession will go to the Saints.
Mountaineers have looked progressively better as this half has gone on. Kind of moving the ball forward a little more effectively. No real big chances as of yet.
Yeah, those aggressive plays from the Saints really early in this one. You can only do that so much before it starts to take its toll on your energy.
Yeah, the stamina is definitely going to be something that they're thinking about as this game goes on. Trying to maintain their energy and not get caught on a rough counterattack from the Mountaineers. So you run forward and don't have the energy to run back. It gives Mohawk a big opportunity to get back into the game.
Nice deke there from Blake Ellis. The Mountaineers doing a good job passing it around now. That was a high kick there, but
yeah, beautiful passing play. That high boot is risky.
complaining to the referees now, but it's not going to change the call.
No, the high boot didn't seem to connect. So, lucky for the player, both players involved. One to not get injured and the other to not get carded.
Nice job by the Mountaineers. Might have an opportunity here.
Good flowing moves from Mohawk. They're kind of finding the tempo again against the St. Clair defense. The ball over the top, fast back and forth passing, tiki-taka. It's impressive stuff going forward, and I think they'll be gaining confidence the longer this game goes on that they can find that equalizer and potentially find a lead.
Still haven't tested the keeper for the Saints, Rondinelli, too much.
And Rondinelli's going to be difficult to beat once they do get a shot on goal. Has not conceded yet this season, I don't think. A little shove there from the St. Clair defense. Still on the one goal and the one yellow card. Out of the game so far, Oliver Stenke's penalty kick save and the fast-flowing move for the only goal early on, first half.
It's going to be a free kick here for the Mountaineers.
Referee just making sure the ball is placed correctly.
It's number 9, Hamza Salman is going to take it. One player of the week last week. And his shot's on target.
Wow, a very ambitious shot from Hamza Salman, but kind of makes it look easy. Really pulls Rondinelli into action for the first time today, but I see now why St. Clair put a full 3-man wall for a shot from 38 yards out. A lot of pace on the free kick from Hamza Salman.
Hilton's going to have it side out here. He's going to have a throw.
Mountaineers starting to look like the more dominant side the longer this half goes on. 26 minutes in, they still got time to score before the half.
We flip-flopped, you know, the first 10 or 12 minutes was all St. Clair, and now Mohawk's been doing a good job staying on the attack here.
Yeah, this is a tale of 2 different games so far. If you only tuned in for the last 10 minutes, you'd think that Mohawk should be ahead. If you only tuned in for the first 10, St. Clair looked the much more dominant side in that period.
Good job defensively there from the Saints. And they're going to look to play it forward. Nice defensive play there by Hilton.
Also, so confident on the ball. So clearly willing to take it himself. To show off his ball skill.
We've seen him make very good reads. St. Clair's going to have an opportunity here coming up the left side. A nice deke and a shot, and it's in.
Yeah, just wrong foots his man. Well played, like swapping the ball back and forth between his feet. Tricking the Mountaineers defender, manages to beat Stanky.
Dropped his defender and put it in, and the Saints are up 2-0 now in the 27th minute.
And that's all it takes sometimes. Like we were saying earlier, that fast pace that the St. Clair Saints are willing to take on, it can really benefit them. Don't need a lot of time to get forward and get a goal.
Yeah, despite Mohawk being on the offensive side of things for quite a while now, St. Clair really doesn't need much time on offense to have a scoring chance and put one in.
Yeah, they need a brief few moments to turn a defensive position into a really good offensive one. And that's going to be hard for the Mountaineers to try and get forward again, knowing that even with all that offensive pressure, they still end up conceding at the end of that good passage of play that they were putting together.
He's passing here from the Saints.
Yeah, calm, confident passing. A good punch from Stanky. You can hear how he commands his box.
And he's not a guy who's going to lose confidence being 2 goals down here.
Yeah, to save a penalty right after conceding a goal, even in the beginning of the first half. Sure, Stanky doesn't let these goals get to him.
St. Clair's attacking again. They're going to cross that one towards the middle. Stanky's going to make a nice save. Pearson's going to drop it back.
A lot of white shirts forward, trying to keep Mohawk from getting comfortable in the possession.
Hilton loses it there. Good energy from him despite losing it. Getting right back on it.
He's not a player who likes to lose the ball and then just let it go. If he loses it, he's chasing that ball down.
Here come the Saints again.
Play right along the touchline for St. Clair.
Mohawk's just going to kick this one towards the middle. Nice header there. See if we can get by him. Oh, nice defensive play there by the Saints.
Yeah, good job to maintain possession, but difficult to get forward when you're the lone player up there.
Would have been a nice opportunity if it got over that last man back there, but wasn't able to get it there. There's a battle here. Mohawk's going to come up with it, but they're going to kick it right out. St. Clair will have possession.
Yeah, great job holding the ball on the line there. Shows that this Mountaineers team not willing to let the ball go, not willing to let possession slip away. She had to make the most of it going forward and really make Rondinelli work.
30 minutes in now. Saints lead 2-0.
Still definitely a lead the Mountaineers can come back from, but they have to be at the top of the game the whole time. They show that if they slip for just one moment, St. Clair's happy to go on the counter.
This one nutmegs Pearson. St. Clair kicks it out. Mohawk will get it back.
St. Clair, too, seems to be happy to play at this right flank in particular. Some very pacey players along that side.
Used.
Players just pausing for a moment. Get themselves back up the field.
Throw-in's going to come towards the middle here from Pearson. Just got to move back a few feet.
Yes, referee not allowing any sneaking forward of throw-ins or free kicks.
Going to inch closer now. Another throw-in.
Yeah, Mohawk taking a slow and steady pace to this.
Good defense from the Saints there. And any opportunity this Saints team get is just so scary. And they're up front again, and that's going to be another goal.
Yeah,
The Saints get their third.
another fast, well-worked play moving forward. Kind of cutting this Mountaineers defense apart. Difficult to deal with. 3-0, first 2 minutes.
Steinke really hasn't had much of an opportunity to make any of these 3 saves so far.
No, it's the same kind of attack over and over. That fast wing play cuts across the goal. It's so difficult to judge as a goalkeeper where the attack is going to be in that split-second situation. We know Steinke's capable. It's just this St. Clair's team seems to be a little more capable on the day.
We've seen St. Clair, I think they averaged 3 goals a game this season. Just over.
Yeah, just a little bit over 3 goals scored and a little under 1 goal conceded on the average.
So they're playing to their averages so far.
Still only a third of the way through this game.
So played back to St. Clair. He's going to give it away to the Saints. There's a call going to go against the Mountaineers.
Yeah, a little shot from behind. Not too much in it, but contact's contact.
Saints are coming up the left side.
Well defended by Mohawk to get that defender to block the cross. You know how dangerous those crosses are. Intimately familiar with the danger of St. Clair's fast attack and play by this point.
It's number 21 from the Saints, Michael Zavich. He's going to take the corner. It's crossed towards the middle. That's a nice one, but it's caught by the keeper.
Yeah, and had a vital opportunity too. If Stenke didn't go for that, there was a St. Clair player lurking right behind him. It's a good decision to get forward and get his hands on it.
Look to find a teammate here.
St. Clair playing up from the defense a little bit. Seems like they're willing to kind of take the pace out of the game for a moment until their opportunity arises.
We've seen the possession on attack flip-flopping back and forth here this game, with St. Clair in the beginning. Then it went to Mohawk, and now St. Clair's doing a good job now. Mountaineers looking to attack now.
He's going to need to show the pace here. Through ball back behind.
That one goes towards the corner. It's going to be off of a Saints player. Mohawk will have it.
Mohawk moved forward well, but the Saints defense seems to be as dangerous as their offense. Not giving them a lot of time to... Not giving the attack a lot of time to settle, find the groove.
Is Pearson's going to take this throw in. Looking to find a teammate. Can't really find anyone. Possession's going to go to the Saints.
Difficult area of the pitch to have a throw in there if you can't throw it all the way into the box. It's a long way to try and throw that.
Good play to get a piece of that one because there was a Saints player leaking.
The Saints team looks like a force to be reckoned with this season.
Mountaineers players telling each other, let's get back into this one. Still only 3-0. Only 36 minutes in the game.
And just try and stem the bleeding here. Try and get themselves a halftime. Get a new strategy. A pep talk from the coach. See if they can score as many in the second half as St. Clair got in the first.
Nice play there. That one looked like it came out, but no call. A super late call there, and the fans are animated.
Seems like the linesman and the referee have different ideas of what happened there.
We're right beside the stands here. We can hear the parents of the Mountaineers and Saints players. Letting the referees hear it.
And the lineman with a good eye on the ball at the touchline. Referee, a little bit harder to see from his angle, but listen to his officials. Ball end up in the right hands.
I don't think you can give a yellow to someone sitting in the stands.
Yet you might be able to. I'm not sure. I think I've seen it before.
You just check what jersey they're repping. Make it go against that team.
Yeah. Good play from Mohawk going forward here. And the benefits of having this home field advantage. You've got your fans, your friends, your family behind you watching.
Hilton staying strong on the ball there. Small frame, but a very quick player.
Yeah, he really makes use out of his stature to get forward fast.
St. Clair with another opportunity here. That kick saved by Steinke. Kicked out by the Mohawk defense.
Yeah, not a lot of time for Steinke to react to that. Good on him for getting to it.
Another opportunity for the Saints, and they put it in the back of the net. It's 4-0 here early, 38th minute.
Mountaineers just struggling to deal with the pace that St. Clair has come today with. The ball is moving so fast. A lot of fast 1-2 touch passes.
You could see some visual frustration on the Mountaineers players.
Moving back towards the center. Mountaineers definitely going to have to make some changes going into this second half.
Mountaineers looking to incite something amongst themselves here. Get some sort of energy going into halftime.
Seems like it's going to roll out of bounds for a goal kick.
St. Clair's looked like the more dominant team on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, there's been sparks of inspiration from the Mountaineers, but not quite enough to really trouble the Saints goalkeeper. On the other hand, Saints been keeping Oliver Stanky, real busy on the other side of this pitch.
We've seen a lot of skill from these Saints players. Doing a good job breaking down the defenders.
Yeah, fast feet, good moving back and forth, kind of tricky play, and it's not just one or two of them. There are a lot of them who can seem to pull this kind of thing off.
Now the Mountaineers are looking to attack now. Good opportunity here.
A late tackle. That's a yellow card almost certainly. A very late tackle at that fact, actually. It seems like the Mountaineers player is down and injured. There's certainly going to be a yellow card at the other end of this, I can imagine. I think the player might be... I mean, the lucky end to not see something worse.
I haven't seen a...
No, I don't think there's going to be any
out.
card given. Surprising. Late foul. Seems like... Might have been the first defense for the player. Referee going a bit lenient, but... At least from our angle up here, that looked like a rough one.
So it'd be nice to see an instant replay on that one. I didn't quite catch that, but...
Yeah, the ball had already... That was an incredibly ambitious shot from...
Sinclair.
Yeah.
That one off the foot of Pearson. St. Clair will keep it. 41 minutes in, approaching the 42nd minute. St. Clair leads 4-0.
Four goals for St. Clair, none for Mohawk. Just the one yellow card given out in this game so far for, I believe it was Mountaineers Hilton.
Speaking of Hilton, a nice play defensively there, but
Seems to have been caught on the ankles by tackle. Didn't look like anything intentional. Seems to be back to his feet.
so approaching the end of the first half of play here.
We're looking for a couple minutes of extra time added. Nothing insane, but it's been a real dominant performance from St. Clair this first half.
Mountaineers just looking for something to light a spark.
Yeah, huge hill to climb for them in the second. No pun intended, but huge mountain for them to climb coming into this second half. Had moments where they've looked really good, but St. Clair's defense holding strong while the offense does what they do best.
We've seen St. Clair coming out attacking early and moving really quick. They've slowed down their pace a bit, but they've just stayed within their strategy.
Yeah, don't, like we were talking about earlier with the stamina of these players, you don't want to burn it out too fast, you don't want to lose it all in the first half and be susceptible in the second, but this slower, calm kind of possession play, moving into fast bursts of speed in the final third.
Only just a minute to go now. St. Clair's just passing it around. Now one gets out.
And they'll be more than happy to get to the end of the first half with a 4-goal lead.
So I play back to Hilton. Use the keeper Steinke here. Right back.
Acting as that pseudo fifth defender.
Mountaineers can't really find anything here.
And a lot of white shirts in the midfield. Not too many defenders back. Seems like they're confident that the few players they've got holding the line are going to be enough.
Approaching the 45th minute now. As you said, I expect some extra time, but not too much. So play back to St. Clair. They're going to use the keeper again. This one's going to find its way out of play. going to go to Mohawk.
45 minutes here. Haven't heard anything from added time. This might be one of the last plays of this half.
Mountaineers looking for one last attack, but they turn it over, get it back. Gonna make a play up the left side now. Misses Pearson, finds a Saints player.
Good attempt to switch the play, but good skill from these Saints players too.
Believe that'll go down as a push there.
Yeah, nothing too venomous in that. Just fast players come together. And just sound like the communication is still up for both of these teams. So I think plenty of calls from both sides about what they want to do.
Mohawk been controlling possession of the ball here, but it's been in their own zone.
Yeah, the transition points around midfield. That second third seems to be a wall zone for these players. Difficult to get past the quick determined midfielders of St. Clair.
Nice pass there up the left side. Shot from Pearson, and that's going to be an easy save. St. Clair looking for one last run at it. More extra time than I expected here.
Yeah, there was an injury or two to take into account. A couple of players who went down. It took a while to get back up, so it's got to be the last attack St. Clair's putting together right here.
Looks like they might have an opportunity now. Good defense from St. Clair there.
St. Clair happy to pass between their defenders.
Mohawk might have an opportunity here. No, it's good defense again by the Saints.
Yeah, Mohawk fighting for it, but St. Clair's defenders not giving the ball up. Looks like the end of the first half.
That'll be the end of the first half of play. Mountaineers find themselves in a 4-0 hole. My name is Tyler Kenny. I'm joined by Callum O'Malley, and we will see you for the second half of play. And we are back for live OCAA men's soccer action. My name is Tyler Kennedy. Joined with me is Callum O'Malley, and the Mountaineers find themselves in a 4-0 deficit here, heading into the start of the second half.
Yeah, a lot of work to come back to for these Mountaineers. It's as the saying I've heard before is, if they can score 4 goals in the first half, you can score 4 goals in the second. But the St. Clair's defense yet to really be tested properly. It's going to be tough for the Mountaineers.
Just looking for something to take away positively from this game. Trying to get some shots towards the goal. At least test the keeper out a little bit. Nice job there. I don't think he got shoved. There's no whistle there.
No, it looks like a play on call. Referee didn't see anything in that tackle, but Mountaineers definitely seems to have more energy coming into this. A little bit more pace injected.
They come up the left side now with a little bit of an opportunity. That one's crossed up front. St. Clair's just going to kick it out.
It looks like Mohawk had taken a page out of St. Clair's book with that strategy, running up that side, crossing it into the center.
Just a minute into the second half here. Hilton will take the throw in. Nice deke there.
A lot of defenders around the Mountaineers players here, though.
And here comes St. Clair. We've seen so far, great with those deep balls, and here again, nice deke there. And a shot, and it beats the keeper, Steinke.
So much pace from these players, so fast.
It's 5-0 now.
He's taking a bit of a knock on the way through. Not celebrating too much.
Let's hope he's all right. He's already got 2 in this one.
Yeah, another well-worked St. Clair goal. Fast, forward attacking play. Really good individual skill to beat his defenders and Stanky.
It's number 27, Musa Nizam.
And he is the big problem player for St. Clair this season. He's came into this game with 3 goals under his belt. 2 more, leading him to 5 for the season in total.
So the Mountaineers starting off the half the way they ended the first one. We've seen them look pretty good on the attack in the early parts of this half, but
Yeah, you just have to keep that confidence up. You show them that they can attack well. They can kind of break through some of the defense. They can make good plays happen. They just need to keep making it happen over and over again. Lead might be a little too high for them to overcome at this point, but there's always a chance.
in unfamiliar territory for the keeper Steinke at least this season. 5 goals conceded.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly, but I feel like this might be more goals conceded for Stanky than the rest of the season. Definitely a hard game for the Mountaineers coming into this against St. Clair. I believe St. Clair hosting Nationals this year, looking to be a very competitive team.
Put on a good performance for their home crowd. See the keeper for St. Clair communicating with his team. Nice defensive play there by Salmon.
Mountaineers trying to get forward, trying to do that high press that we've seen from them in the past, but defense a little too coordinated to catch off guard St. Clair.
Todd Pearson's going to throw this one in.
Mohawk really not giving St. Clair much room to maneuver here. Trying to force mistakes.
Stay aggressive. There's a toner. St. Clair's going to get it back in their own end. A little bit of a trip there. he should be all right.
He stayed down. Seems to be holding his foot. Not sure the physio is going to have to run over, or if he can walk it off.
It's going to be okay. Never want to see players go down, especially in a, I don't want to call it a blowout, but 5-0 game here and 5 minutes into the second half.
Yeah, especially players this good. You really don't want to see a potential future damaged by an unnecessary injury.
Mountaineers looking for an opportunity now. Nice pass up the right side to Ellis. He's going to drop it for Hilton. And that one's off of the Mountaineers, I believe.
Mountaineers definitely looking a little more frightening in attack in the second half. Only 5-6 minutes on the clock so far, but
St. Clair's going to have possession now.
look how far up these Mohawk players in for a St. Clair throw, and defenders all the way up past half field.
Here comes St. Clair up the left side. Dropping it back for Steinke.
It's the benefits of that sweeper keeper play style. Keep him forward. Use him as a ball player.
Good pressure by the St. Clair defense there. It's dangerous play up front here. St. Clair looking to add on another.
Yeah, St. Clair not really letting up. But even at the beginning of this half, they got their fifth. Looks like they're hungry for more, but not quite the same pace they were showing in the first half.
You don't need to show that same pace with a cushion like this.
No, they can not exactly rest on the laurels. They might try and go for another goal or two, but they don't need to have the same sprints that they did in the first half, I don't think.
There's a nice pass there. That's what we've seen from the Saints so far. It's going to be crossed towards the middle, and nice easy save for Steinke.
Yeah, beautiful dummy and overlay pass there, crossing through the center. Good save from Steinke, but so much space for the player to shoot from St. Clair. Mohawk defenders definitely need to close them down a little bit faster.
Almost an opportunity there for the Mountaineers. It's for Fosco, trying to cross it towards the middle. Solomon will drop it back. This one will play into the feet of St. Clair.
This is a good-looking play from the Mountaineers. Commentator's kiss. So back for Steinke.
Steinke's going to play it up the right side. St. Clair staying active. That one's going to deflect off a Mountaineers player, I believe. No, it was off St. Clair.
It's a good substitution for St. Clair coming on.
We saw those coming into the half, a couple substitutions for St. Clair, but haven't seen that on the fly too much from them.
Yeah, might just be getting some tired legs out there. Some fast-paced players. They tend to burn out quick. I'm looking for stability, possession play from this point on. But that remains to be seen.
It's going to be Hilton throwing this one in. The Saints are looking to have another opportunity here. Let's pass over to the right side. Nice defense from the Mountaineers. Gonna run. Incidental contact there, no call. Hilton will keep this one in. Nice to keep the ball from him. And now we're gonna have a call.
Hilton taking the chance to show off what he can do with the ball at his feet. Very quick player. One who definitely doesn't like losing the ball. Maintained it despite 3 players coming at him.
Mountaineers looking for their first attack here. That one's going to be nice, easy save. So Rondinelli, the keeper for the Saints, hasn't been tested really at all here today.
No, still no goals conceded for this season. Still clean sheet today. Really not much for him to be done. A foul on St. Clair for a free kick. Might be a corner.
It will be a corner here. It's number 21, Michael Zivsik. We saw him take a couple other corners for the Saints here.
Some of these corners from the Saints have looked dangerous. We'll see if he can make anything of this one as well.
Crosses this one towards the middle. Good defensive play by the Mountaineers. Off the head. There's a pass up front. Off the head of one St. Clair player. Almost off the other, but Stanky makes a nice save. That one plays into the hands of Stanky.
Yeah, good double save from Stanky.
We've got
Play halted for a player going down.
Put her down right in front of the net.
Looks like Stanky might have collided with him when he went for the ball.
And he's not afraid to do that. Not afraid to collide with players. We saw that a couple times last night. But
yeah, the confidence and the bravery to know that you have the right to go for that ball. Mountaineers fans not happy with the play being slowed down, but health of these players is the most important thing right now.
I think the fans would want him to get stretchered off for them to not have anything to say about it. Here comes Hilton. Finds Salmon.
Good movement from the St. Clair defense to get in the way of Salmon.
Nice play there. Nice deke. The shot on net, and it just squeaks wide right. Gives the fans something to cheer about.
Yeah, good little passenger play there. I think Rondinelli might have gotten his fingertips to it. Seems to be a Mohawk corner that we're going to be taking from here. The first real thing that Rondinelli's had to think about.
This could be number 11, Nicholas Bochan.
Only about 13 minutes into this second half. It has been a action-packed second half today.
And this cross up front is turned aside by the St. Clair defense. It's going to find its way out of play. Mohawk will get it back.
St. Clair making a substitution. Seems to just be bringing on a player for the one who came off injured.
A lot of confusion going on here.
Yeah, substitution coming on from Mohawk. Not sure who it is who's coming off. Number 12 it looks like.
This will be a couple substitutions. Blake Ellis and Hamza Salman are going to come off. Two of Mohawk's stronger players.
He's still been running a lot throughout the duration of this match, trying to kind of play keep up, trying to keep the pace going on attack. Might just be a case of fresh legs or a new mentality for Mohawk Mountaineers.
So Hilton will throw this one in. Finds a teammate. Played back. So go to Todd Pearson. And he's going to use Stanky.
So he's almost playing like an outfield player, how far forward he's been standing this game.
Oh, almost kept in by the Mountaineers. It's called out of play now.
So be over the fence and into
Schoolyard over there.
yeah, different soccer pitch. Another substitution from Mohawk.
That's Hilton coming out. Mohawk taking 3 of their stronger players out here. You have to think they might just trying to get their bench players some run. It's not the closest of games.
No, it really might just be a matter of giving the other players some time, letting them play in like a real game against a tough team, see what they can learn. I think 5-0 down by 60 minutes in.
And I feel that in my core as a bench player coming in a blowout. My high school basketball team, we had a pretty good team. Like I'm not the worst at basketball, but I was sitting on the bench. That one comes up to us and almost, if the window wasn't here, that would have hit me in the face. Interrupts my story, but
I don't know if the cameras caught that, but yeah, if the window was not there, then all of our mics would be on the floor right now.
Man, how about that for some excitement?
It's making sure the commentators are awake is what that was. Yeah, it can be difficult as a bench player to come off and have this kind of wall of goals to try and make up in front of you. But it could also be an opportunity for some of the younger first years to be getting on. Seeing the kind of competitive nature of the OCAA, especially against a team as good as St. Clair. Still not much for Rondinelli to do this game.
No change in goal for the Mountaineers. They do have 3 keepers on the active roster.
Do you think with the talent that Stanky has already shown that he has this season, how he saved a few games in a row for the Mountaineers? Maybe trying to give him as much game time as possible. Make him the best player that they can.
And if you're not going to have your regular starters out there on defense, you don't want to have a non-regular goalie out there too.
Yeah, goal difference still does mean something at the end of the day when it comes down to really tight tables in the OCAA, so keeping Stanky in goal, keeping him, stopping the shots coming at him, might be important come later on in the season.
Still thinking about that ball that came up to us. I think it left an imprint on the window there.
It did. Definitely a little bit jarring.
So still 5-0 here for the St. Clair Saints. 17 minutes into this second half.
A little under 30 minutes of play left to go.
Nice passing play here by the Mountaineers. Gonna get a shot on goal here. That one is passed towards the corner. Pearson's not going to be able to corral it. There's a fight in the corner for it. I believe it's off of Pearson.
Yeah, good forward attacking play. Just couldn't quite find the through man. Difficult to really break down this St. Clair defense. I've been saying all game. This team really dangerous going forward and coming back. Stanky further forward than one of his defenders.
Drop it back to Stanky again.
You have to wonder if he insists on playing outfield when training days come around.
I would think so. St. Clair staying on the attack now. There's one towards the middle. This might be a nice shot. Nice save by Stanky, coming way out of his net there.
Yeah, Stanky doing what goalkeepers do best, coming out, making sure he looks big in front of the net, giving very little opportunity to get the ball around him.
Mountaineers electing for some long balls now. That one doesn't work out in their favor.
Yeah, it might be a time to start throwing out Hail Marys. Look for some kind of consolation goal. Still 25 minutes left to play.
You kind of get that feeling that Mountaineers have accepted that it's going to be very tough to come back in this one.
Yeah, at this point, I thought that snuck in for a moment. Side netting, it looks like. Yeah, at this point, 65 minutes in, it's possible, but it's a lot for a team to overcome this kind of deficit. But I have seen it before. If a team can come back from, if a team can get a goal, get some momentum under the belt, get themselves moving forward, you never know what will happen. But
especially with those starters getting some rest, bring them back in if you get a couple here. There's gonna be some further substitutions now.
yeah, wholesale changes for Mohawk. 66 minutes into this round. Stanky opens pass short.
Nice slide tackle there.
So quick on these passes, the St. Clair players are. So good on the ball as well.
So accurate with the passes. Only thing Pearson could do there was kick that one out.
Yeah, not a lot that the Mohawk defense can do against players of this pace and this talent right now. Mohawk has certainly improved from their season last year, but seems like a team like St. Clair might still be a lot for them. At least Mohawk can take solace in the knowledge that this is probably one of the top teams of the year to deal with.
Mountaineers looking for a rush here. Trying to pass it up the left side there, but it's going to get out of play off of a Saints player, I believe.
It does look like Mohawk is swapping out Stanky.
Didn't think we would see that, but as the time ticks by, it gets more and more non-achievable for them to come back in this one. So,
yeah, 23 minutes of play. Might be a matter of building confidence with a backup goalkeeper. Mohawk still pressing. Still look like they are confident that they can get a goal back. Maybe make something happen.
I believe that's number 28, Benjamin Temple, coming in for the Mountaineers. And here comes St. Clair. Pushing the pace up the left side here. Cross towards the middle. Nice fake. And the shot just wide left.
That shot lashed across the box. Temple already having some work to do.
Getting a couple saves there for Temple can do wonders for his confidence going forward. It's always good to have a backup keeper that you can rely on.
Yeah, for sure. You don't want to be left with the goalkeeper getting injured or having to play too many games back-to-back and having an unreliable secondary player. Making sure Temple gets out here, get some confidence going, get some games under his belt.
Mountaineers looking to attack now. Doing a good job keeping possession. That one's crossed towards the middle. Misses everyone.
Skip past his defender, but just couldn't quite find a teammate on the end of his cross.
We've seen the Saints don't need much room to create an opportunity.
You know, this team really can make something out of nothing. They're, the creativity St. Clair has showed today makes them a team to watch for the rest of the season.
Pass is going up the right side. This one plays towards the middle. There's a shot towards the net.
Unfortunate for the St. Clair attacker to not be able to make anything out of that. I feel like if he takes that first time, he might be able to get it on target, but maybe not confident with how fast the ball was coming into him.
This one headed towards the corner. Kept in by the Saints. Gets around his defender, but nice play by Pearson there. If there was any contact there.
No, looks like a play on the ball.
Headed towards the corner.
Throw in for
Kept in by the Saints.
Mohawk with things.
Around his defender, but nice play by Pearson there. So Clair will take this one.
Yeah, looks like they're playing the ball. We're going to throw in for Mohawk with things.
Clair looking for a teammate here. They turn it right over. So Clair will take this one.
2 minutes left to play. We're St. Clair find the 6th of the match here.
Clair looking for a teammate here. They turn it right over.
3 minutes left to play. Will St. Clair find the 6th of the match here?
Might have a shot here, and this one way over the top of the net.
Beautiful ball over the top.
Saints on the attack. So it's going to be dropped back to Ben Temple, and he'll kick it towards a Saints player. And a big strength for this St. Clair team is their passing ability.
Yeah, their ability to find accurate passes at the pace that they run at and the frequency of how quick they're passing around. They're a good-looking team right now. It's very hard to deal with.
Here's a fight on the ball. A little shove there. Player got hit in the face there, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like during that little scuffle of shirt tugging, there was found himself with a hand in his face, but
Referee didn't catch it.
no, foul was already committed by the St. Clair player. Play had ended.
So here's a free kick from Pearson. Nice passing from the Mountaineers here, but that shot has got nothing on it. A lot of backspin on that one.
Yeah, good attempt. Good little bit of play at the edge of the box, but when it came to the final touch, not quite enough.
Saints coming up the left side now. Going to drop it back. St. Clair doesn't need to be aggressive, but
Still looking like they want to get another goal. They're not quite pushing quite as ruthlessly as they were during the first half or in the beginning of the second. Only one goal to their name in the second half.
there's a player down there. Mountaineers will have a free kick.
Long free kick, but they did almost make something out of that last one, so there's always the opportunity for this to go well for Mohawk.
Fans are encouraging their team here despite the deficit.
Mohawk with a difficult couple of games ahead of them, playing against Redeemer next on September the 27th, and Conestoga after that, Sheridan on October 7th. So the toughest two games, Saints and Redeemer. Difficult couple of weeks for the Mountaineers, but Conestoga and Sheridan should be a little bit closer for this Mountaineers team.
I believe the Redeemer women's team is nationally ranked. One finds its way out of play. Sinclair's going to throw it in. Pearson kicks this one on goal, but not enough on it.
Not a ton for Ron Noah to do, but he had to be awake for that one.
Just under 15 minutes to go now. And so far, it's been all Saints.
Ball given away. Possession wasted a little bit. Only 15 minutes left to go. Mohawk want to get anything out of this game.
Nice defensive play to get that one out of play. But it will remain Saints possession.
Saints Clair team looking very dominant out here today. Few sparks of hope for the Mohawk Mountaineers, but shut down on most angles by a well-trained St. Clair team.
Doing a good job keeping possession here. Play this one up the right side. Find its way to the Mountaineers. That pass goes to nobody.
This dangerous left flank again.
I see a little bit of frustration amongst the Mountaineers players with each other. Just passes not going where they want them.
No, it's late, and this might be some players that aren't quite as used to playing with one another. We're saying that the first team has quite a bit of chemistry going, but when it comes to substitutes, maybe not so much.
Clair will drop it for Pearson, and this one is out of play and Mohawk's end.
St. Clair's next game on the 30th of September against the Niagara Knights. After that, October 1st, they play against Tumba.
And anything can happen, but you got to believe St. Clair can take care of business against the Knights, considering the Mountaineers beat the Knights.
Clear favorites, most likely. Anything can happen. You're absolutely right. This OCAA can be deceptive going into games, but I think Guelph Humber will be the biggest challenge in the next few games for St. Clair to deal with.
This will be a corner for the Saints here.
Temple was forced to dive for that last shot, but didn't get anything on it.
This one crossed over everybody. It's going to find its way out of play. A little too strong on that kick.
It does look like this game, 10 minutes left to go, might be winding down to a bit of a close. Players not quite running as fast. It's looking like a pretty solid win for the St. Clair Saints.
Keeper Temple subbed in late in this one, but hasn't conceded a goal yet.
And then getting through this half without conceding, do some good work for Ben Temple's mental game. Might lead to some more games from in the future.
Saints staying aggressive now. Might have a shot here.
Our players managing to nab that back before that move developed into anything too dangerous.
Mountaineers will have it now with a chance. Good speed there. Coming up the left side, the shot is deflected, but nice opportunity there for the Mountaineers.
Yeah, fantastic pace. So you still see that they clearly want something out of this game. It's unfortunate of the defenders. One was lurking far back enough to be able to get back and defend that shot.
About 10 minutes to go in regular time here. one played into the side of the net.
Looks like it was off of a St. Clair defense. We're coming into this with a late corner, 85 minutes in. Oh, sorry, 80 minutes in.
It's going to be Todd Pearson taking it. And he's taking a lot of these corners, taking a lot of these throw-ins as well.
Seen a lot of action today, Todd Pearson. Feel like he's been really on the front lines and trying to defend against a lot of this aggression from St. Clair.
And with some bench players in the game, you want to keep a player like Pearson out there to kind of keep everything under control. St. Clair is rushing up the left side here.
The pace again shows just as Mohawk is still in this. So St. Clair still not willing to let Mohawk go without another couple of attacks.
Here's a shot, and it's over everything. No challenge for Temple.
So maybe it's going to be a goal kick. To deflect it off of the Mohawk player. Corner kick. My apologies.
That's the corner from number 21, Michael Zivsik. He's taking a majority of those opportunities for the Saints.
Ball just manages to squeak wide of the post. Penn Temple, not sure he would have been able to get there. He'll be happy to see that go wide.
Mountaineers just looking for a last-minute goal now. Give them some confidence going into their next matchup.
So there might be a substitution needed. Mohawk winger has gone down with a knee injury, it seems.
He's pointing towards that right side of his knee, left side of his knee.
Yeah, it seems like he might have pulled something or...
He's going to walk off by himself here. No need for a trainer.
His teammates helping him off the pitch. And a tough day here for Mohawk. Only 7 or 8 minutes left on the clock. Difficult loss after a really, really good start to the season for them.
The Mountaineers, you just got to play this one out and hope to find the back of the net or hope to have some better opportunities than they've had thus far.
Yeah, you just got to erase this game from your memory. It was always going to be a tough game coming into it against these St. Clair players. All they can hope for is that this doesn't stick with them too long, and they can move forward and pick up right where they left off.
And only one goal in this second half for the Saints, so if you're the Mountaineers, it's something to look at and something to take away from this one. There's a nice save by the goalie Temple, his first opportunity.
Yeah, pretty straight at him, but with a lot of pace. Still have to get your body behind it, and Dubwell's can do that.
The referee's just kind of letting him play now. Only 6 minutes to go here, just under 6 minutes.
Ball behind for a corner. Maybe one of Mohawk's last attacks here. 6 minutes left on the clock, like you were saying.
5-0, St. Clair. 39 minutes into this second half of play.
St. Clair actually pushing some players further back, confident that if they can defend this corner, they want to have an attacking opportunity.
This corner play towards the middle, but nice defensive play by the Saints.
Great attacking play right now from St. Clair.
You can cross that towards the middle, and would have been I think an easy goal for him. But kicks it just over the net.
Yeah, difficult when it's right on the sideline like that. Hard to get up there in that much speed and find an accurate pass. But you should see that even the St. Clair defenders were telling that player to go forward to potentially get there on the counterattack, and they read it perfectly.
Here's another opportunity up front for the Saints. Another save.
Ball safely shuffled behind by Ben Temple.
You seen Temple after the shot went wide there earlier. There's a lot of excitement coming from him. He's got a shutout going.
Yeah, it'll be good for his confidence to play against a team like this when they've scored 5 against you earlier in the game. Just make sure that no more going past you. It'll be a good look for him.
St. Clair plays it up the right side. It's going to find its way out of play.
4 more minutes left to play. It's looking like a dominant St. Clair victory.
And St. Clair has kind of realized what they've had here in the second half of play, and so have the Mountaineers. They've realized that, it's really not going to be in the cards, at least today, to come back in this one. So St. Clair's kind of lit up on the offensive side. Haven't been attacking as much.
Yeah, it seems to be more willing to play around the defense and the midfield rather than hooking it through for the wingers and trying to play fast through balls over the top.
Mountaineers are going to play it up the left side here. Nice deke there. This one's crossed towards the middle, and the shot is just wide left. A good opportunity for the Mountaineers to get one on the board here, but just wide left there.
Yeah, that would have been a difficult shot to save too. Rondinelli was there, but it would have taken some impressive goalkeeping to get to that if it was on target. Rondinelli still holding on to his season-long clean sheet for now.
Just under 3 minutes to go now. Left in this game.
Probably not too much out of time. A couple minutes. We were wrong about that in the first half.
I was going to say you wouldn't think so, but we saw in the first half of play that a lot more extra time than we expected.
Switching the play. Mohawk not pressing quite as heavily as they had been earlier, but still got plays forward.
Nice defensive play there and pass. And the ref's not calling anything here. And the fans are animated.
Yeah. Ref says play on. Didn't see anything malicious in the foul.
I think the ref wants to go home. St. Clair with an opportunity to cross up front, but that one finds its way to play. Nice defense, nice pressure from the Mountaineers. Corner kick here for the Saints. This one crossed towards the middle. Low shot. Believe that's off of a Saints player. Will be.
Yeah, fast, low corner to try and catch Mountaineers sleeping, but not quite on target with the following shot.
Under a minute to go now, left in this game. Mountaineers looking for that one last rush here. They almost had an opportunity up front of the net, but just missed it wide left.
Fortunate pass from Ben Temple goes awry.
That cross up front. Nice defensive play by the Mountaineers. It's going to find its way to St. Clair.
That's his defense bailing Temple out of that one. Still pressure, but
these Mountaineers fans want to see a goal here.
yeah, it'd do some good work for Mountaineers to get a goal at the end of this. It seems unlikely with good defending.
St. Clair player doing a nice job staying onside there.
It was tight. The linesman had a pretty good read on it, so.
This cross to the right side is out of play. Temple counting his lucky stars here with the opportunities that have presented themselves up front, and St. Clair kind of their own mistakes have cost them. Well, it hasn't really cost them. They're up 5-0, but cost them some extra goals here.
Yeah, Temple, he's played well in goal, barring that one somewhat scuffed pass just a moment ago, but he's shown that he is a reliable secondary goalkeeper so far. A couple of saves under his belt, a couple of hard shots that have come his way that he hasn't flinched away from. A clear foul from St. Clair on one of the Mountaineers players. Opportunity for a free kick.
These fans are directing traffic over here, telling everyone to get up. They want to see a goal.
Maybe coaching gigs in the future.
Mountaineers with an opportunity here. Little pass there. This one plays to St. Clair. He's trying to deke around his defender. And nice defensive play by the Saints.
Yeah, such smothering defense. So good at just like making sure that there's no room to move, no room to kind of get the ball into your stronger foot. Get that out of play for a corner kick as we enter out of time.
St. Clair's going to take the corner here. Puts it towards the middle. This is the head of everyone, and the Mountaineers are going to get a goal here. Right in the dying seconds of this one.
In what can only be the 91st, 92nd minute, Mohawk proves Rondinelli is not untouchable. Score the first goal against this St. Clair goalkeeper for the season.
And that's a good way to build some confidence. You know, going into their next matchup, it's good to score a late one here, and it's got to feel good for everyone on that Mountaineers team.
Yeah, it'll be good for them coming into that next game. That the last thing that happened in the last game they played was a goal. Unfortunately, the 5 that came before it do mean that this is going to be a pretty rough loss for them. But
I believe that was number 14, Amito Rafosco, scoring that one. We've seen him attacking often for the Mountaineers here today, and strong player on the ball.
Yeah, he's found himself in a good couple positions already. A few difficult chances have come his way that he's not quite managed to keep on target, but when the opportunity comes begging right to the last dying embers of the game, shows up for his team.
I believe there's an injury on a player behind the Saints goal there.
Yeah, it looked like some kind of... It's hard to tell exactly what happened there, but... Ball coming back to the Mountaineers. I believe that St. Clair is playing down a player right now, but they don't seem too concerned. Still a 4-goal cushion and only a few minutes of added time left.
Mountaineers looking to add another one here. That's for Fosco. And he might have a CFL kicker job in his future. That one right through the uprights.
If only that was worth the 3 points.
Would have got him within one here.
Another good attack from Mohawk right to the end, showing that they the tenacity of the team, which is good to see. It's good for the coach to be able to build off of something, even if it's just 1 goal against the 5 that preceded it. Oh, gorgeous header to keep the play going forward for St. Clair. Fantastic awareness of where his teammates are, where they're running.
Nice defense here by the Mountaineers. And this one will be over any second now. A little bit of extra time added for that. And that it will be the game, just as I start talking about it. So the Mountaineers end up losing this one 5-1. They get a goal in the dying seconds of this one, but nonetheless, they end up losing this one. So we thank you for listening in, the OCAA Live. My name is Tyler Kennedy. I was joined today by Callum O'Malley. And Mountaineers looking to get a win in their next game, but couldn't get one today.